Florida once again the center of the presidential race.
Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump making another campaign stop in Tampa, trying to gain momentum. Speaking to supporters at a rally at the Florida State Fairgrounds this afternoon, Trump mainly focusing on his Democratic rival Hillary Clinton. The Clinton Foundation is under attack by Donald Trump and his surrogates, accusing the foundation of being a corrupt institution. Trump is calling for a special prosecutor to investigate the foundation and says Hillary Clinton engaged in, quote, criminality for connections between the family's organization donors and her actions as Secretary of State.
Her actions are criminal, they're purposeful, and they're totally calculated. She knew what she was doing. That's why I've called for a special prosecutor to look into this.
Bill Clinton set up the public charity after his presidency in 2001 with the idea of bringing government, businesses, and social groups together to tackle big problems. But the chief strategist of the Clinton campaign maintains that the AP report on the donations relied on flawed data. And just moments before Donald Trump took the stage at the Florida State Fairgrounds, ABC 7's Alan Cohn talked to him one-on-one about the Clinton Foundation issue, along with a variety of issues that affect the Suncoast.
Yes, he asked him about everything from the Zika outbreak to minority voters and about terrorism. Alan joins us now live from Tampa with more on what the Republican presidential nominee had to say. Alan?
Scott, the reality is Donald Trump has done very few interviews over the last two weeks to avoid some of the gaffes that have proved costly to him in the polls. But make no mistake about it, Florida, the Tampa Bay area, Sarasota is crucial for him if he wants to win this campaign. So he talked to us today, and we started on the subject of Zika.
Let me ask you about something that's really in the news around here. Zika, 42 cases throughout the state, the latest just a few miles away from here. The president has asked $1.9 billion in Zika funding. Marco Rubio, many Republicans in Congress from Florida want that. But Paul Ryan has not had a vote on that $1.9 billion. It's becoming a health crisis here. Would you be willing to call Speaker Ryan and saying, come back from break, vote on this now because Florida's in crisis? It might be, as you would say, huge.
Well, it is very important. And your governor, by the way, Rick Scott's doing an incredible job. He is out there working 24 hours a day, 28 hours a day, frankly. I've never seen anything like it. He just doesn't stop. And it's a very tough fight because nobody really knows where it's coming from, as you understand, and nobody knows if anything works. But he's out there fighting, and I think he's making the situation a lot better than it would have been otherwise.
Congress hasn't done it.
No, we have to do that, and we have to allocate a lot of money and a lot of funds coming to Florida and to other places to fight it. And I would certainly be willing to get involved. If I were president, I can guarantee you it would be a lot different.
Call Speaker Ryan.
I will do that. Yeah, I have no problem with doing that.
Coming up at 6, we will talk to Donald Trump about his calls for a special prosecutor in the Clinton Foundation case. And of course, you could see our complete interview with Donald Trump coming up on ABC 7 at 7. Reporting live in Tampa, Alan Cohn, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.